There we go. Yep. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream today. You're
Yeah.
good.
Howdy.
Audible.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, we've got lots of special guests here for you today. Doing some Streamily print signing is Ashe here, the voice of Mitzi. I think you're doing some other poster prints as well, Ashe. Is that right? For your other character?
Yeah, I have prints of Mitzi available, and also one of my VTuber characters has some posters available.
So I think if you visit streamily.com/Lackadaisy, you can find Ashe's prints there. You can find Ashe and her page.
Your VTuber character's so cool.
Yeah, yeah. You can name it if you want. It's fine. You can shout out the name.
So on twitch.tv and also Twitter, you can find me at the Cryptid Coven. And over there I actually play a couple characters, Viscera and Willow. Viscera is basically just a mysterious monster lady, and Willow is a werewolf, and basically she's just me with some ears and fangs.
She's a what? A what now? A what now?
She's
an Ashe.
She's a werewolf.
Oh yeah, I see. Well,
what wolf?
I see what we're doing here.
Oh no!
A what wolf now?
Listen, Jason.
I'm listening.
Listen. We've had this debate for years now.
Centuries.
I mean, for those who don't know, Jason is Team Vampire, so.
As a sensible person should be, but I'm also not going to be over here and say that you shouldn't absolutely pay all of the attention to Ashe, because Ashe is amazing. So I'll let this go for now.
This one time. Let the blood feud rest just for the moment.
Yes. Well, don't worry, darling. We will resume the fight later.
We'll do the fight on Ashe's stream at some point. You should get Jason his own little PNG tuber.
I'll come in.
I know. Absolutely.
Am I alone in wanting to see this in real life and like charge a cover and like a 2-drink minimum, or is that just me?
Okay, the two of them in real life, and we just videotape their discussion. While they both
it's giving between two ferns.
Every time they're like, okay, I concede, they take a shot, and then you have to keep going.
See?
Yeah.
There we have it.
Yeah.
It's 2 ferns, but not.
All right.
Yes, and anyway, the voice you're hearing now is Benny Latham, the voice of Seraphine. And we also have Malcolm Ray here, voice of Nicodeme.
Hey.
Thank you both so much for joining us.
Back in the house.
Always.
You are always a delight to have around, and so if you have some questions for these two voice actors, please do ask them. And we also have the pleasure of having voice of Victor and voice of Zib here today, Jason Marnoka and Valentine Stokes. And Walter is here, voice of Horatio.
Yeah.
That me. Hello.
Yeah. So what are you all up to lately?
Anything good lately?
Yeah.
I just got back home from the 2 weeks that
I
spent
just
in LA with you guys.
Left my house finally.
Thank you so much, Total Trash Mammal.
Horatio
That's incredibly generous.
Got to experience a roller coaster for the very first time in his life.
So the last
very
day or
first
two
time
of his trip, he was at Kennedy's place, and Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So you got to do a roller coaster for the first time ever. How was that?
I don't even know how to describe it.
Was it as good as your first Twinkie, or where does it fall?
Left me with so many Hostess products, by the way.
You can.
There's so much trash. There's so much like junk food in my house now, thanks to Walter, because he could not.
Okay, no, but the protesters outside could have it. I don't claim about that.
Yeah, there you go.
You're not gonna I'm gonna give them 6 Twinkies and then go, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
give them...
like a tiny table. You could just put them up there, and then once they take all the boxes, you flee with the table back home.
Just run away.
Isn't sugar like a serotonin boost?
So
or dopamine boost?
little bit.
Yeah.
I think it is a dopamine
I
boost.
think it was either heroin or cocaine does. I can't remember, but it is the sugar does do things to the brain that make it go brr.
Yeah, it might have been the cocaine. We're not
like
sure.
The 9 or so people with the most energy can get the Twinkie first.
Shoot, somebody get that bear on the phone and find out if y'all know
That
the one I'm
cocaine
talking
bear.
about. That cocaine bear, yes sir.
Oh, we got
gosh.
a happy
It
birthday
was,
message.
Oh.
Let me
it
just
was very
interject real
pleasant.
quick. Joe Plains says, "Happy birthday, Kennedy." Also, yeah, I didn't get to introduce Kennedy
birthday!
yet. The short was already
Oh.
perfect, but the sound design pushed it to a completely different level. Congrats to you, Em, and everyone else involved in this amazing production. Also, I sent a question to Toon because word limit. All right. Yeah, so we have Kennedy here, who is our sound supervisor on the Lackadaisy pilot, and hopefully going forward on episodes as well. So if you have any audio questions, sound stuff, Foley stuff, anything like that.
Especially like how to do all the like how the hell do you balance all the audio from all these different actors who are all pandemic times?
God, I would love to share that if you guys want to hear about that, but I imagine that there are other festivities to be had here aside from the fact that today's my birthday.
I think you might be surprised that there might be
Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. And
Happy
for those,
birthday.
also for those who maybe don't know, Kennedy's cat Rika is Freckles' other voice actor. So all the little cat noises that Freckle makes were courtesy of Rika. Just
adorable.
Thank you, Rika.
Yeah, we'll have to have her in for a signing at some point.
I'll bring her in.
I've been in 2 anime now that have utilized cats as voice actors. Oh no, not 2 anime, two animations now that have utilized cats.
What's the other one?
Confirmed.
Tribe 9, I believe. Marissa Lenti's cat was actually used as crazy sci-fi baseball. Marissa Lenti's cat, I believe, was used to do the purrs and everything for a cat in the show. So
I joked about wanting to do a version of Lackadaisy where everybody is replaced with cats except for Freckle, who we don't change his voice at all.
Oh gosh, that's kind of like if they did a Christmas Carol where it's all Muppets except for one human actor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Giving a little of that. I detect a hint of that. Although, is there a movie that you would like to see where Muppets replace everyone but one character?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you hear me out. The Truman Show.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm already into it.
7.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I like the idea of the Truman Show of all the extras and actors being Muppets, but the main character doesn't react like they're Muppets.
He doesn't know.
I love that idea. I'm actually on board with that. Here's
Fight
to that.
Hey, Kare, thank you.
Fight Club, but the main character is the only human.
Kare's checking in to make sure we've had water and
Oh
food.
my
and...
God,
Kare, I love you. Thank you.
Aww.
You have to stay hydrated.
Yeah. Somebody's got to be group mom because otherwise we fail to nourish ourselves. So, yeah.
Side note, if anyone has Nickelodeon, the rest of season 1 of Transformers Earthspark is out. So if y'all want to check it out and hear what I do in my other life.
Yeah, tell us about your character.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, the character that I play on that show, her name is Ranger Malto. She is a mom and a former military veteran who was that, so she's an amputee. And she has 2 young children who found a very cool Cybertronian artifact, and because of that, they gave birth to the newest species of Cybertronians that are born on Earth. They're half Earth and half Cybertronian.
For a second there, I thought you meant that your character gave birth to the Cybertronians. I was like,
oh God, no!
Transformers is going in a new direction.
How much more of a badass can she be?
I knew I was wrong, but I thought you meant the children gave birth to them, and I was like, what? I know you meant the artifact gave birth
they
to them.
kind of initiated the birth of the. I don't want to give tons of things away, but the children are sort of integral into waking up these new energies. So we'll say that. And my
like
character,
given it's like mother of robots, much like mother of dragons.
It really is. As mother of the House of Malto, that's the name of the family, the Malto family. Let me just say. Now, also, this is a really cool thing. It's a very diverse cast. My character is married to a Filipino, and the children are multi-ethnic.
More
That's
realistic
really
cool.
to how a lot of people are nowadays, especially.
Yeah, my nephew is his mom is Filipino, so it hit a nerve when I found out later on, like, as the series progressed, about the dynamic and all that good kind of stuff. And it's a cool thing that I don't think we've seen in animation. We're starting to see more of it now, but for me, myself, growing up, I didn't grow up with Transformers where they had characters that looked like me. Sounded like me, probably, but looked like me, not really. So that's what makes this series really special to me, and not just because I'm in it, but because it's actually well written. So
wonderful.
check it out.
But also because you're in it. So.
I mean, shameless plug without being too shameless. And also, this makes me, and this is kind of dope too. My character is Megatron in this one, so that doesn't suck. And somebody here, Jason, also might know a thing or three about Megatron. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh shit.
Well,
got the
make
Transformers
well,
bloodline.
my good friend, the Tin Man.
That's awesome. All right, so we have a lot of questions coming in. Thank you all so much for the super chats. We deeply appreciate that. And so you know that those funds will go into pre-production for Lackadaisy Season 1. People have been asking if we're counting that into the backer kit funds, and that's not quite how that'll work, but we will be using those funds for largely the same thing. We'll put it into production. So thank you. And we will probably, in order to avoid anybody being left without their question being addressed, we're going to shut down questions after a certain point so that we can address them all.
We're already at 10 pages of questions.
Oh, damn.
You guys
Okay, well,
I'm gonna close questions now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now it's closed.
All right,
handy
great.
graphics. So now we avoid issues because we've gotten far too popular. So now we have to implement new systems so that nobody gets left out or left behind. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fable and I will stay a little later if need be to answer remaining questions if we don't get to everything, but we'll prioritize things for the voice cast. And yeah.
Or if there are any questions that are like for us after we've left or whatever, can you just like do it as impressions of us?
We will voice act you guys. Yeah.
I request immediately your impression of Jason.
My impression of Jason? Yeah.
My name is Jason, and I don't like going outside.
I'm Jason. Oh my God. I have a very low voice.
Holy shit, when did I get in here? Whoa.
I've got a bottle of scotch next to me. That will do me for today, baby.
Oh my God.
This is why I'm not a voice actor. I'm a comic artist.
It was perfect.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, children.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. All right, so let's get some questions answered. Where shall we start?
I want to apologize already that my prediction came true.
Oh,
Someone
what?
has asked for Victor singing Barbie Girl.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
You should have placed a bet on that. I mean,
I should have.
Now I have a question.
I wouldn't have bet against it.
Who here saw Barbie, guys?
Yeah.
I saw Barbie.
I did, yeah.
I have not.
With
I
Fable
haven't.
and Kennedy.
Fable and I did the Barbenheimer thing.
Barbenheimer.
And that was a time.
I want
Now
to
I
see
become
Ninja
Death,
Turtles,
destroyer
and
of
I would like to
worlds.
see that. What is it called? That new vampire film. Something.
The Last Voyage of the
Oh.
Demeter.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I
Okay, so
thought
who-
you'd know.
Oh, yes.
So
I
Malcolm
simply
saw
feigned
Barbie.
ignorance. I just wanted you to say it for me.
Ash,
Twist my
Benny,
arm, why don't you?
Jason, Val, did you guys see Barbie?
I
No.
have not.
Not
On
no.
the
Yeah.
list, I saw Ninja
Wanted to,
Turtles.
not for lack of wanting to, but haven't yet.
Yeah, like.
Oh, hey, yeah, the
definitely-
animated Ninja Turtles movie too.
I want to see that.
Still gotta see that.
Yeah.
Someone just said Seraphine is such a smash, bro.
I am not about like toy movie at all, but I'd say that Barbie kind of transcends that in the way that Lego movie does, where it gets to like a much deeper and better point. Yeah, and somehow both of them have what's his name, Will Ferrell, as like.
I just happened to be reading the chat and I was like, oh my gosh,
Boss man. That's great.
My cynical self, though, will say that I don't think Mattel understands that now that they're announcing like a Nerf movie and this and that movie,
like,
for all the other.
I want a Greta Gerwig movie. I don't want
it's not because it's about a toy. It's like almost in spite of the fact that it's about a toy that it's good.
It's the framework by which Greta Gerwig did this amazing meta film that is just like a great and positive look at like gender relations, basically, in a way that doesn't like demonize anybody. It's just like this very careful consideration. I want a Knuff shirt so much. I want a shirt that says "I am Knuff."
Knuff.
It is that was a really good shirt.
Malcolm, you were trying to say something, and
I was just saying that maybe it's because like Will Ferrell is just really good at like delivering like a meta sort of performance, starting with that Stranger Than Fiction. That's my reasoning behind it. I'm like, oh, they're doing a Stranger Than Fiction kind of approach to this, where, you know, it's like, is reality being rendered as I mean, it is technically, but it's like, I don't know, you know, who's the author of our stories, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, he does seem like kind of a cartoon character unto himself. He's like an abstraction of a human, and it's like, I guess it works for that.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the man baby as like a man child as boss of a company feels.
It's
It's not a joke anymore, if it ever really was one.
Yeah, it's like, were they always like this, or is it just the age of the internet where we see the interactions and the things they say out loud so readily that we realize they're all just children with way too much money. Yeah. Anyway,
shall we get into? Do you want to start with voice requests or a couple questions? Because it is almost entirely...
Let's warm up with a couple questions and then
because the queue is almost entirely voice requests. So
goodness, you guys are very popular.
All right.
Well, seeing as we read Joe Plains, his question that he DM'd me was, can't wait to hear the soundtrack for the series along with Electro Swing. Can we expect some traditional 1920s style jazz? If so, will you guys be doing any live recording?
Well, I suppose that would be dependent on Tracy and Fable's desire for such a thing.
Yeah, we are. I mean, there is a jazz band that's calls the Lackadaisy Home, and I think we'd be remiss not to include some, like, basically them playing live music. It'd be diegetic to the the scene, and so we have been talking about that, and we have been talking about doing some songwriting specifically for the show as well. Of course, the more funding we get, the better chance there is that we can afford that sort of thing. So, but we definitely want to try to do that. And if we can do a actual recording of an actual jazz band for that, I'd love to.
The big challenge about that would be like, okay, so M is composing a lot of the is going to be composing like a lot of the moment to moment stuff, and they are incredibly talented in being able to emulate whatever style that you end up throwing at them. Like, I strongly recommend following M Gower on Twitter or whatever social media they're on, because they're
I'll post
they're just practicing music all the time.
Yeah,
just
I'll
throwing
post
stuff on there.
Really funny stuff too. Things like Diddy for My Cat. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, like, but in terms of like getting like jazz performances like that, if you recall the behind the scenes stuff that they did for Cuphead, they actually had to rent out like a proper stage for that kind of thing. And while I did introduce Tracy to the recording studio that we're going to be like we're going to be trying to record like some of the voice acting and stuff at, if we wanted to get like a full ensemble jazz piece, we're going to have to find like a bigger space to do that.
Well, likely what we would end up doing is sort of similar to our approach. M composes the music. Ironically, we kind of get it as close to what we want as possible, and then start because M is able to reach out to different performers. And I also am in talks with another composer. M has someone to bounce off of who is also. But we'll see where that goes. Anything or promises at the moment. Basically, know that, yes, that actually is a priority. Very much, this is the jazz age, jazz for all. You didn't have jazz in it. What the heck are you doing? And yes, we would have actual period accurate jazz. We love electro swing, but we think it's only appropriate during certain times, not all the time.
When it's diegetic music, it'll be much more period specific.
This would not be an approach like the more recent Great Gatsby film, where the
Baz Luhrmann. Yeah, it's always kind of it's basically an elongated music video.
I have to take a moment to remind chat that questions are currently closed, and that includes super chat, because you guys are still flooding us.
Thank you so much.
Question says closed right there.
We'll gather up those remaining ones.
I'm still collecting them, but
okay.
It always sounds like it's fading in and out. Just to let you guys know, I kind of tend to shift a lot. I might be just moving close and far away from the microphone. Actual microphone. Attached to an arm that's clamped to my desk, and I fidget a lot. So I'm sorry. So long as you can hear me, there you go. But I'm not going to be talking as much as these guys anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, please, we love you guys, but questions are closed. I feel bad because I keep seeing them pop up. But
we had some pretty expensive ones too. So guys, please.
We'll
collect them, but
we'll be doing a stream at the end of the Back Cricket campaign as well. So if you didn't get your question in today, you have a chance then as well. We're going to do probably an extra long stream day that day. That'll be the 24th. So yeah.
I did. Sorry.
You're okay.
Go ahead, Ash.
Okay. I just wanted to give a little shout out to May, who ordered a print and wanted an May. and also to Colin, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, De Fiore, or De Fiore, who ordered 3 prints, and those are all signed for you. And Jason,
who's that?
I'm moving on to yours now.
He sounds like an asshole.
Write a nasty, mean message to that guy.
Boo.
Sounds like
throw something at him.
Sounds like some kind of stinky vampire.
Probably. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, questions.
Yes.
Nox, take it away.
So the first one is to Seraphine and Nicodeme. Since you two live by the bayou and all, do you guys practice in the dark arts, like voodoo or contact with fiends from the other side, or friends from the other side?
Well, I mean, voodoo is a little bit of light and dark, so I think Seraphine dabbles a little bit more than I do, but I sure do enjoy me some hoodoo. Always tapped into my ancestors.
Yeah.
Now the question I got is, why the hell you want to know?
Who's asking?
What you trying to find out, Shell?
I'm just over here with this contract, and I'm not entirely sure if I got this all written down right. And I need like a second opinion.
Voodoo lawyer.
All I got to say about that shit is, you play right by me, I play right by you. How about that?
And we all squared away.
All squared away.
Good answers. All right.
I think you scared everyone.
Yeah, scared everybody.
I'm not scared. I'm just like 60% more relaxed. I could listen to YouTube talk all day. I swear. Jesus Christ.
That was a good question, though.
Yeah.
Seraphine has a mind of her own. I don't control what she say.
Sunlight Aura says, just wanted Benny to know how much I admire her voice for Seraphine. She's my favorite.
No. Good pick.
Thank you so much. Seraphine thanks you too. Merci beaucoup, mon cher. Thank you, my little papillon.
Oh,
that's French for butterfly.
I genuinely thought you were going to call her beignet. Or call him a beignet.
If she wants, she can be my little beignet, honey. I got all the sugar she need.
Beignet is a sweet pet name, like my powdered beignet.
That'd be a good nickname for Freckle, actually.
Oh yeah,
beignet.
Cover him in powdered sugar. Just dump a whole bag of it.
Oh my god.
And butter.
And butter.
Yeah.
Boy's too sweet. He's gonna get eaten up. Where's Belle? We need Belle in here. Somebody ping Belle. Let's see if we can randomly get in here.
We need some wholesomeness to balance us out.
I'll knock on his door.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my lord. Okay, y'all are getting freaky in this chat. I heard somebody say, wait, since no one enough to say it, this is Will here is brave enough to say it. I want Nico and Seraphine to step on me. Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if you want that shit. I'm barefoot. I've been stomping around the swamp all day.
I don't know if you want to.
I love my brother, but not that much. We don't have that kind of family.
I think Seraphine might.
My brother handsome. That's about where it begin and end.
They're cute, but they don't share.
No, not like that.
Rather not.
Seraphine, Nico, and Victor, it's your turn. Why don't you file your taxes?
What's a tax?
Was that a real question?
Yes, that was the next question.
I'm sorry.
I want to know why the hell I don't file. Why don't you file your taxes? How about
Why don't you file my taxes?
The hell I look like filing my damn taxes?
You got people for that.
You know who I got buried in my backyard? Right the hell now?
People filing their taxes too.
He's sharing.
You file my taxes.
So we just.
Pretty sure Mordecai probably filed Victor's
Belle.
taxes.
No,
Bill said that they would pop in later today.
Cool.
So maybe in a little bit they'll join. But yes, the knocking was
Tell
successful.
him that we have to cover him in powdered sugar.
But that will work.
Tell him we have to cover him in powdered sugar, and then he's gonna get real intrigued to be like, okay.
None of them thinking about it. Who do you think would be the CPA for the Lackadaisy?
The CPA.
That's
Mordecai. And he would enjoy it too.
I have severe misgivings about some of the things you're putting above the line. Why are you actually categorizing the alcohol? This is supposed to be
clean air is not a tax write-off.
Oh man, you need a mini of Rocky and Mordecai trying to figure out all the property damage Rocky did.
Oh, that's funny.
None of this is deductible.
Your numbers are asymmetrical.
Algebra's wrong.
Yeah, this book is not balanced.
Literally.
I could just imagine Mordecai trying to do all the tags in waffles.
Some of them are sticky. What?
Oh my
Where did this
gosh.
page go?
I
It was
can
clearly
imagine
ripped
him
out.
just like taking the Marigold CPA's job, like second day in. He's there like 2 hours before them. Like, here, I fixed everything. There you go.
I did your job for you more adequately at that.
I feel like that would be an in for him, actually. Be like, look, I can also balance your books. And they're like, here you go. And he's like, wow, I didn't think it would be that easy. More access than I expected.
I gotta say, Mordecai's penchants for killing, or I guess his career in killing, is more from like just how good he is at it rather than enjoyment.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not doing it because he thinks it's fun. He's
pays the bills.
Yeah, and he also has a thing where he wanted Atlas to be impressed with him, and so he, did a little bit of a Rocky, but for Atlas, whereas he's bending over to do whatever Mitzi needs to.
Let's say that Lackadaisy has a lot of themes of like cycles going.
Yeah. Found family, but the exact wrong kind.
Yeah. Unwholesome. Very.
So for the next voice request, can I get an "Oh May" from each of the VAs in character in the most seductive, flirty voice possible? If you're comfy.
I'm down.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Alphabetical, you go top to bottom, folks. Ash, you first.
Okay. Oh, May.
Oh my.
Jesus.
Oh, it's my turn, huh? Okay.
I'm down, Jason.
Oh, May.
Jesus. Oh shit, that's me. Do you want me to do Victor and Asa, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Let's make it worse. Yeah.
Only if we can watch.
Together.
Oh no, she done start a new ship. Oh,
Damn.
Mace's Asa's just like, oh, May, you're here.
Hey, you, May.
Oh, there you are. Wonderful. So glad you could make it.
Should I jump in
Victor,
on this?
I hope you don't.
Yeah,
I
go
hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind, Victor, if I just pretend that one was for me.
Am I being paid the same?
Yes. Honey.
Then yes.
Tracy, you want me to jump on this?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oh, May.
Damn.
You just wanted to pull something out, didn't you?
I the crooner
Right,
voice.
We got Horatio and then Zib.
Oh God.
Oh, and then
In character,
and then
okay?
Niecy.
In character.
Oh, yeah.
So a flirty,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll try.
I think it's. To be fair, I think a flirty Horatio would be more adorable than sexy.
I just find it's funny to.
You first.
Oh.
It's Val! It's Val!
Oh,
Hey, Val.
Hey,
Hello,
Val.
everybody. How's it going?
Hey,
You have acquired a new nickname. I have to inform you.
Oh boy, what's the nickname?
Benny, if you would.
Beignet, baby.
Powdered beignet.
Powdered beignet.
My little beignet.
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 Okay.
Fresh out the oil. I've been hot.
Horatio's going to be 3 seconds of seduction and then 5 minutes of crying.
Beignet. I like it.
All right. Okay. They were getting they were just asked to do like "Oh May" and like a in character. Now it's Walter's turn.
Yeah.
You got to.
Wait, or was it my turn?
No, wait.
It is
your turn?
Walter.
It's Horatio.
It is
Or-
Walter,
Because you're at the bottom, huh?
Viv, and then Nico. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right then. Oh May.
Whoa.
I just pictured a rose in your eye.
Horatio's got some game, huh?
Horatio's got
Horatio.
some riz.
W Riz Horatio.
The original donator just added $50, so Belle does it too.
Oh no.
Oh no, flirty Freckle is just gonna be a crying mess. All right.
Let's see.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I guess. Well, Val hasn't gone yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Actually,
yeah.
you know what? Val was here first, so
Yeah, we're
you
going
do that,
alphabetical. So Malcolm had the misfortune of
Val,
his core name be Zeke. So
yeah.
I'm not peeking or anything, am I?
True.
No, not at
No,
all.
you're
Does that sound
fine.
all right? Okay, cool. Oh, May.
There it is.
That was
There's that
beautiful.
musical thing. Oh, there it is.
Did a flamingo get in here?
Not again.
That's Tomb.
All right. You
Don't
prepare to
die.
die. Malcolm, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh me.
There's 3 flamingos in here now. Jesus Christ, get them out.
Thank you, Zachary Schwartz.
All right, it's
My word.
I'm sorry, you're just making me picture Freckle going all Tex Avery Wolf over here.
That's an image I was
Pulling
not
his ears
expecting to
and
have in
tongue
my
out.
head. Awooga.
Stomping his foot.
Wait, can I take notes?
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, we talked over him. All right.
Nah, it's all good. Okay.
No.
Let me
Give
try.
Bill some room.
Okay.
In character. Flirting with May, apparently.
Oh May.
Ooh, tender. A tender
It doesn't
lad.
have to be seductive. It's just.
Yeah, I don't know.
adorable.
I don't know if
That's definitely
Freckles
the
can do
sound you make.
seductive, but he
I
could
feel
definitely
like-
do.
I feel like if
Little
you
baby
tried
man.
To do, yeah, I feel like if you tried to do seductive, it just wouldn't sound like Freckle. It would sound like a different.
Right, because then it's just
Imagine,
like
like,
you'd have
Just
to
so
make
y'all
so
know,
bad.
the chat is like hyping us up. The dreams
Yeah.
we got
Oh,
is
really
Bell
now?
being
Corrupted.
But Bell, those
I am
are
reading
that's
every
the sound
single
you make when
AO
you're,
out
like,
there.
scraping your chin right
So-
there.
Yeah, it
I
seems to be
always
a
felt like
gathering of
Freckle is
fathers.
just-
There's a lot of daddy talk in there. There seems to be a
Oh
whole
my
gathering of
God.
fathers in this chat.
Oh
It's just that every
god.
time you
Goodness.
talk, you
Yeah.
speak. That's just gonna happen.
So
Father convention.
Anyway.
I'd like it to be known our viewer count went up when we started.
Oh my god.
And it did.
Everyone get in here. The
Never
cats are being
escape
sexy.
Thank you, Eric. says Freckle go to church.
Freckle go to church.
Throwing it
Freckle go to
back. What's
church.
going on?
Freckle, you have to say
God.
4 Hail Marys to our fathers now to make up for that.
I gotta pop out for 5 minutes.
Say,
So
Nina,
good luck
Nina
to
just
him.
walks in
Alright,
on
I've
this,
got it.
Ash. Ash, Nina just walks in on this as she overhears Freckle say that.
Oh my god.
no.
So I'm sorry. Remember that one
Oh,
comic
God.
where it's like, I'm sorry, did you say impersonating the Almighty? But instead of that, it's just Chad being like, I'm sorry, did you super chat people to say oh May?
In his mom's eye, that's the equivalent of like pulling up his long pant to show off a little bit of ankle. Heavens
Yeah,
forbid!
Yeah, what
Just
does
endless.
Nina have to say,
I feel-
Ash? Yeah.
Oh god, of just walking in on Freckle trying to be seductive.
Yes.
Practicing in the mirror. He's just.
Mom, it's not what it looks like.
That's it! We're going back to church.
Like we just got
Wow,
home.
chat.
Grabs him
How
by the
how
ear.
about an Ome from Nina?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh
Give me
my
that.
god.
Mom, would you like to give it a try?
Oh, May. I'm very
Very good.
disappointed in you. Come here, I'm getting you, taking you by the ear. We're going back. We're going back to church. You're gonna make your confession.
Run!
Speaking of taking him by the ear.
Rookie.
Speaking of taking him by the ear, let's give you some context for why we were like, Belle, you have to get in here. We were talking about
Okay,
beignets.
please.
We're talking about beignets, and there was something about, oh yeah, Freckle, he's the beignet. We're just gonna throw
Yeah.
powdered sugar on him because he's a sweet little boy.
Aw,
Aw, that's cute.
delicious
Yeah.
beignet.
He's
Okay,
like
so
a
I've been reading the
Right.
chat, and there's a lot of daddy issues all up and through this thing, boy. These
Y'all
serious-
need
Yeah, well-
therapy.
This chat is wild
One of them
now.
Maybe a
apologized.
certain
One of them said,
website.
"I'm sorry for my fatherless issues," and then one of them was like, "Seraphine." Oh, wait, there's more. One of them was like, "Seraphine, can you please loan me your brother? I swear I'll give him back."
It's gonna definitely cost you a little something.
But folks who are concerned, like,
Just a little something.
we get a lot of the punches out on these streams.
I'm just picturing Victor scrolling through these comments and being like, I am none of these children's fathers.
I did not get around that often.
Scam for the money. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Own it. Own it.
Own it. It's fine. You can use this as your lackatherapy session.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a
there are communities for this.
I'm saying some things.
Okay.
Lackatherapy. Now I'm like lackatherapy, Lackadaisy. Like
hilarious.
Lackadaisy.
Lackadaisy.
Come down to the Lackadaisy next door to the Lackadaisy.
No apologies necessary. Stop saying y'all sorry.
Don't be sorry.
See, Victor being the current bartender has to play therapist to the occasional drunk.
Oh God! How many people actually feel safe around Victor enough for them to confide in him as a therapist?
If they're drunk enough, they might forget.
Yeah, all he hears is like radio static in his
you are
head
such a
whenever
nice
everyone's
person.
talking.
I can tell you everything. He's like, he just won't shut up, will he?
Yeah, he just hears like radio static, like.
Ultimately, I do not care.
Let's do this tomorrow, same time.
This is why he punches Rocky so often. It's like he's not allowed to flail at the patrons.
You're frightening away.
It's just redirected anger.
So would you say that Rocky is basically his stress ball?
Yes.
Aww.
His neck is at least.
Oh yeah, there.
That's the sound of cartilage popping.
That's a punchable face right there. There's so many teeth.
You can hit him multiple times and he'll never go pop.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he has no nerve endings in his body. The boy's a cartoon.
You can literally split his head open and he would still survive.
Fully desensitized.
You can stretch and squash.
Jason.
You can practice the principles of animation on him.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
So Jason, I have...
fatherless. Wait, hold on. What the hell did you just say?
I just saw that
when
too.
I said the fatherless behavior comment, I didn't imagine Seraphine would read it out loud.
Benny, I'm so glad you're here reading the comments out.
Hey, you gotta come in here.
I'm actually in the chat. Like, I'm actually responding to some of them.
Oh,
when I can, but
oh man, I'm seeing all this.
You are encouraging this.
I'm gonna do that.
I've had
nosy as hell.
I'm not gonna lie here.
I'm nosy
So Jason,
as hell. I want to
do
see
you
what all
want
y'all.
me- Jason, do you want me to read what Viscera wrote for you?
Yes.
Oh, honey, my sweet sanguine lord of the night, how I've missed the bouquet of bloodshed we once enjoyed together. Please, think of me every time you bare your moonlit fangs and drink deep from your prey. I'll be thinking of you when my victims scream and howl in ecstatic pain.
Oh, you always know just what to say.
Damn.
That was magic.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Was that Mitzi or was that?
Oh, that was
No, that's Viscera.
That's Viscera.
What if it was Mitzi? Victor's like, what?
that was you reading that? I'm sorry.
Vampire Mitzi. Vampire Mitzi would be that shit. See the vampire AU where Mitzi's a vampire.
Oh, that would be so
weird.
See, if you want more good shit like that, subscribe to the Twitch for Ash.
Yeah. Go to the
Ash, you want to plug your Twitch?
Sure. Let me just type it in here.
You can say it out loud.
While you do that, I'm gonna go grab some more scotch. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more water. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You sure you don't already have some scotch?
Listen.
He ran out.
Hey, it's all good. We all tired.
Scotch and water, they become the same thing under their hands.
I did polish on it.
Guys, it's so difficult.
Doom, how you doing? By the way? You holding up okay?
I'm dying! I am dying, Fable!
Where is your wife?
Oh my
Is
lord.
she smiling at you?
No,
Boo, did you know?
We're
Boo.
not
Boo, if you are listening, did you know that that questions are open just for you?